Oh, facing you. You sit on the side. I'm looking.
Stop talking. I love you. What's up, YouTube? This is a collection video. I'm trying to work with the lighting, so I moved into my sneaker room. Lighting is difficult. Most of the plugs are covered by the boxes, and so I've ran into some difficulties, but moving along. So I'm gonna do this is the collection video that I'm gonna do my Air Max first. Now my Air Max is probably one of my smaller sets that I have. I really like the Air Max One and the Air Max 95, but I only like the original colorways of the Air Max 95, and they haven't really released them very often, and yeah. But the Air Max 95, there are like billions of colors, and I can't keep up with them, but I love the Air Max One, the way it feels, the way it looks. I mean, everything about that shoe is so dope. And for the fact that it came out in like 1985 or 84, 82, I have no idea. It came out a long time ago, and it still holds weight. It still looks good on foot. That's a classic. Tinker's a god in his own right. All right, so we're gonna go through these one at a time, and it's gonna be dope. So first up is the OG Air Max. First one ever to drop was the OG Red. And so this one, this is my second favorite. The blue one, which we'll see next, is my favorite. But these are the original. This is what started it off, you know, with that clear bubble, the actually visible air unit. It blew the world apart. Like, all of a sudden, everybody wanted a pair of Air Max, and it made runners, where they weren't only just a running shoe, but they were also fashionable, and they looked good. So, you know, again, this is Tinker Hatfield, the legend behind the Jordan 3, the 17. Like, this was what put him on the map. Originally, they brought him in because Jordan was fixing to leave after the Air Jordan 2, and it's done. So, you know, the man's a god. And let's get it started with the one, the only, the original Air Max One Varsity Red. Next up, bam! The Royal, the blue. Now this is my favorite Air Max One of all time. Like, you know, like, period. Even with all the crazy, like, collabs that they get out, this one right here, this one right here, this one. I think I've worn it once, because I don't want to mess it up. Like, I love this shoe. I absolutely love it. And I was fortunate enough to get it for retail too, you know? But these came out in like millions. They put out so many of these. So yeah, number 2. Next up we have, bam, wow, passes. Shout out to my mom, because I'm standing behind the camera throwing sneakers at me right now. She's here because North Carolina had that crazy hurricane, and you know, she's here helping me shoot. So anyway, this is the Aqua, actually is what it is, and this is one of the 4 original colorways to drop, and that's this one. And I love these things. I highly recommend them. They're 99 cents from IKEA. So this is the Air Max One Aqua. I love me some Aqua. Especially the purple hits right there. Look at that. Purple hits. Come on. Ah! Next up we have the Obsidian. Alright, so this is the Obsidian. I can't tell if this is one of those weird colorways where I can't tell if this is black or navy. Yeah, because there's some Obsidian stuff that drops that's black, there's some Obsidian stuff that drops that's navy, but sometimes it looks navy, other times it looks black. Either way, it's a dope colorway. You know, you get the hits of red, the gray. It's so clean. So that's those are my original Air Max colorways. So we're gonna get into some of the other stuff. And next up we have a hype one, boom, the Atmos. This is the Nike Air Max One Atmos. So this shoe is crazy. The original one still goes for in the thousands of dollars. These came out in Air Max Day. They retroed them, thank God. And mine are actually the ones that came in the Jordan pack. because I also really like the 3, and I got the opportunity to get the pack, and it was just really exciting, and I'm so glad to finally have this shoe. If I could ever track down the one with the black outsole, I will pick it up. Air Max One Atmos. Next up, we have the Air Max One Para. Now this came out this year, 2018, not too long ago, and I absolutely love this shoe. Everything about it, the crazy colors in the back, you get this, the pinstripes in the front, polka dots, blue checks, red thing, like, let's use the rainbow. Even the outsole is dope. It's such a clean sneaker. The packaging was good, like everything was executed flawlessly with this shoe, except for the amounts that they made. But I really like the little mini check in the front with that like light pink lacing or pink threading. It's so dope. Like there's nothing about this shoe that I don't absolutely love, and I highly recommend you get it. It's a great one to have in your collection. Next up, now, this is the Air Max One Ruby. And it's got the jewel, and I get a lot of hate from my fellas, but they call it my cheerleading shoe. But this is the shoe that I wear when I go to my daughter's cheerleading competitions because it matches the her uniform. And so I don't really care. It's got a dope check. It's got that cool red jewel there. And I dig it. I really do. They had a couple of them come out, a black one with a white jewel, a white one with a black jewel, a white one with a blue jewel. I think it's really cool, and I love it. I love the love that they're showing the Air Max One right now. There was a long time we weren't really getting them. You know, but it's really sparked my thing. So I'm kind of getting sick of Jordan, kind of moving away from Jordan. So this is what the Air Max area is where I'm gonna move to next. So Air Max One Ruby Red. And last but not least for the Air Max One, I am lying. There's one more. So this is the Just Do It pack. Now the leather on this one is bonkers. Now it actually has like I don't remember what these things are called, but like I don't know if the video is gonna pick it up, but that shifting there. Again, I cannot stress how much the leather on this is so dope. The bright blaze orange, like I just don't have a lot of shoes that look like this. It's a cool white tee and a pair of jeans, pair of sneakers. You know, like you can't go wrong. The Just Do It logo, like the over branding on it is crazy. And again, the quality is dope. Just do it. This is it. Just do it. Alright, and finally, one of my favorite ones. This is the Air Max One Master. Now, both shoes are different. Alright, so now they have them both, we can look at them both. Oh God, I always forget that that's dirty right there. Yeah, anyway, I wear my shoes, so it's gonna be dirty. So each little patch on here represents a shoe, right? One of the super dope Air Maxes that come out along the way. You have the original, the OG Varsity Red. You have Chlorophyll, Animal Pack, Cherrywood, Royal, Safari, Royal, right? Then we have the red, what is the chocolate one? I don't even remember I'm just gonna say chocolate. Animal Pack, the orange, this is from the Safari Pack, Royal, can't remember what that one's from. And then the laces come from the Kid Robot thing. And it also came with black laces, but I really like the pink just because it's so out there and crazy looking. So, the Air Max One Master. Alright, so these are all the Air Max Ones. Next up is the big window, the B-Dub. So this is the OG colorway, the Persian purple, and they call it the BW because it had that big window. Now I don't really know. It doesn't really look like a bigger window. Maybe it was bigger back then. But these are like my kick it shoes. Like I ain't worried about them getting dirty. They're a comfortable pair. I love the purple, the black. There it is, Persian Violet. Boom! Air Max 90. Alright, so this is the Air Max 90. Now, this is the only pair of Air Max 90s that I have left because every time I wore Air Max 90s, I went to jail. No lie. I highly recommend not doing that. Alright, so this is the Air Max 90 week. This is my Thanksgiving Day shoe. I usually wear it when I'm, hanging out, kicking it. It's just a chill fall shoe. I really, I like that wheat look. But maybe one day I'll buy another pair of Air Max 90s. But until then, this is it. Boom! And now, so this is the one before the one. This is what the original sketch was. This one turned into this, right? And I don't know how they did that. I don't know how that happened, but this is the Air Max Zero Tinker sketch. This is what the original sketch looked like. And I really love the love that they're showing Tinker right now. I think that's really cool that they're giving him this opportunity and they're showing like, hey, this is what this man has done for Nike and this brand. So anyway, because they're doing the Tinker Sketch 3s, the Tinker Sketch 13s, Tinker Sketch 6s, la 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 la. These are them. And this is a super comfortable shoe. They've made a billion colorways of it now, so it's kind of lost some of its appeal. But I still love this shoe, and it comes in the world's biggest box for the world's thinnest and lightest shoe. So yeah, Air Max Zero Tinker Sketch. All right, so next up we have the Air Max 95. Sure said it. Boom, and this is a safety orange colorway. This is one of the original colorways that dropped. I think there were 6 or 8. I can't remember. There's this pair. There's the neon green. There's the solar red. There's the French blue. And I really want those original colorways because I get off on that OG stuff. Like it really does it for me. But this is the safety orange. Okay. And I love the undefeated style color. You got the olive. Now this came out way before that, but the olive and the green hips, they just contrast each other so well. And the Air Max 95 is such a dope shoe. Now, not really good for the running, but it's a dope shoe nonetheless. Next up, in the Air Max 95, Air Max Solar Red or Hot Pink. It's a hot pink. So this is the Air Max 95 Solar Red, another one of the original colorways. And again, I love it. I love the gradient colors you get here on the side. The 95 has been one of my favorite shoes for a really long time. I have gone through pairs and pairs and pairs of this shoe. Again, maybe not the best for running, but definitely one of my favorites. All right, so next up we have the Air Max 97 with the Air Max Plus outsole. Now this came from a new pack that dropped today, as a matter of fact. And I was fortunate enough that Foot Locker blessed me with these, sent to me early. This is the Air Max 97 Tune Plus Frequency Pack. Now they released an Air Max 95 and an Air Max Plus in this as well. And I really think it's cool that they kind of mixed it and gave it a hybrid appearance. The yellow and black are beyond dope. It's a shout out call back to the 90s. And this is that. Now, this is the, what is it? I think it's AWOK. I can't remember. Anyway, this is the Air Max 98. I love this shoe. I've got to get more. This is the only pair I have currently, but that will be changing. The colorway, I think it's AWOK. Either way, if you're a big guy like myself, I am 280 pounds, this shoe is super comfortable. Air Max 98, I've got to get more. Got to. And then last but not least, we have the Air Max Tune, Air Max Plus, whatever you want to call them. This is it right here. And it's like, I can't remember the pack that they released these in, but this is another gift from Foot Locker. Again, I'm so humbled and honored that they allow me to speak on their behalf. It's a really cool opportunity. Yeah, man. This is that shoe there. Alright, so this is all the Air Max running that I have. I have some Air Max LeBrons, there's some Air Max other shoes, but those are the running. And, you know, I know that my collection is subpar to be making a collection video for Air Max. There's so many people, Ryan Swanger, K-Black, the Camp Out, Polos and J's. Like, there's so many people that have a much broader collection than I do. And maybe I'll start hunting those down, but, you know, once I finish up with my Jordan and hit off the LeBron stuff that I want, and my SBs, Air Max are my fourth. So, you know, once I hop those three, then I think we'll be good to go. But until then, Those are just, I'll just pick them up as I find them. Alright. Hey, again, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like these collection series. Like, comment, subscribe, do a little dance, make a little love get down tonight. Thank you for stopping by, and I will talk to y'all later.